you see on your screen. That will direct you to our 41 weather page on KSHB.com. That's where you'll be able to keep watch of the radar and get hour-by-hour forecasts, all so you can be prepared for whatever Mother Nature brings.
Well, today marks day 3 of a trial of Kansas City Police Detective Eric DeValkenaere.
You'll recall he's charged with involuntary manslaughter for the shooting death of Cameron Lamb. Court
documents show a car similar to the one Lamb was driving was involved in the car chase. Police followed him. Today in court, DeValkenaere described the moment he shot Lamb.
He takes his left hand with the gun, and as he brings it along up and around the left-hand side of the steering wheel is when my focus moves from that weapon to the center of his chest. I bring my weapon from this position and drive it towards him. And as I acquire the front sight, I discharge around to his center mass.
We should note DeValkenaere was not on the original witness list.
KSHB 41 News reporter Andres Gutierrez explains what else we learned from his testimony.
Everyone was wondering whether Detective Eric DeValkenaere was going to take the stand or not. He did. His legal team had him lay out the moments that led up to the shooting of Cameron Lamb. Meanwhile, prosecutors tried to question his credibility. DeValkenaere said that him and his partner didn't exactly know what they were walking into when they arrived to the house where Lamb was parking his truck. That truck was spotted by another detective chasing another vehicle. Although DeValkenaere said he had no idea what crime they were investigating, he did believe it was potentially dangerous, adding that he had no time to get a warrant or ask for permission to go into the backyard. When he got there, he said Lamb had a pistol in between his legs underneath the steering wheel. DeValkenaere got emotional as he described the moment he says he saw Lamb bring up the gun and pointed at his partner, then Detective Troy Schwalm, then addressed the state's allegations.
I'm just going to ask you, did you plant evidence in this case?
No.
Did you ask anybody to change their report?
No.
Did you ask any of your cop friends to put a gun on the ground of that garage?
No.
Did you ask anybody to put Cameron Lamb's DNA on that gun?
No.
Or on the bullets in the magazine of that gun?
No, I did not.
Did you go to the morgue at any point?
No.
Did you ask any of the crime scene technicians or the medical examiner's office or the detectives in this case to put bullets in Cameron's pocket?
No.
In addition to baggies in his socks?
No.
Or any of the other evidence that we saw pictures of that were not collected at the scene? The piece of candy, the dirty Kleenex, the lug nut or tool bit. Did you have anything to do with any of that, Eric?
No.
Now, during cross-examination, the state did try to question his credibility by bringing up a case from 2006 when a circuit judge found DeValkenaere wasn't to be believed based on ignoring a suspect's request for an attorney and to assert the Fifth Amendment. We also learned it only took him 9 seconds for DeValkenaere to assess the situation before pulling the trigger. The defense was planning to call another witness this afternoon, but chose not to. They do have another round of witnesses set to go on Friday morning when court resumes, and that's when we're expected to hear closing arguments. Now, we're told that the judge will not reach a verdict shortly after those closing arguments are made. Reporting in Kansas City, Andres Gutierrez, KSHB 41 News.